Hello. I am Lady Renae Thomas James and welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, darling. How are you doing? So today we're gonna get right into it. Today is actually Sunday, the 23rd of January. Let me tell you, this video was supposed to be up last week on the 16th. Now, I didn't have it done because January ain't January. Okay, but that's okay. We're getting to it. We're getting there. But I really wanted to put out this video before putting out other videos. Now, this video will be 7 self-care habits for 2022. Now, I did say habits because I want them to be more intentions that you will implement. Now, I understand from personal experience that some things will take time. Hello, that's okay. We're human beings and it happens where we have to take time to work into certain routines or certain habits or certain intentions. However, I have found that, just making your intentions clear and known unto the Lord, I find that you tend to implement them a little bit more easier than you would say, I want this, I want that. Make your intentions known unto the Lord. So here are a few habits or intentions that I would love for you to consider implementing in the year of 2022 that I will also be implementing or adding to for my year of 2022. Some of them are already implemented, some I will be adding to. In no particular order, number 1. Let us learn to be alone. Learn to enjoy our own company. Learn to be by yourself. Learn to be whole. Learn to be happy within. Learn to have joy. And I kid you not, as much as I do believe in companionship, I believe in it, I need it. That's why I got married, stayed married. Pray that the Lord continues to bless this marriage. But even in the midst of being married, I know how to be alone and happy with myself. Not many people know how to do that or understand that concept, but learn how to be alone. It could be enjoying your company, make a list of the things that you like to do them by yourself. I've been having solo dates ever since I was a teenager. I had a strong sense of self back then, and that carried all the way through to 41 years old. I still have a strong sense of self and knowing who I am. If you see me looking down, I took notes, right? Because I'm making my intentions known. So that's number 1. Learn how to be alone. Learn how to have joy, peace, and love within. Thank you. Number 2, eating healthier foods each week. Let me tell you, let's break this down. I have on weight. And believe me, no word of a lie. Nobody or most people don't eat as much, fruits and veg as I do, because I crave fruits, I crave veg, and it goes back to my childhood. That's what we could afford. I'm not afraid to say we couldn't afford meat. Even though we were meat lovers, we just couldn't afford it. So it became normal for me to just crave fruits and veg. But something happened along the way, girl. We'll talk about that in another video. So incorporate or eating healthier foods that could look like a no meat Wednesday or a vegetarian Tuesdays or porridge Thursdays. I like implementing those days for me because number 1, it helps me to meal prep from the Sunday or the Saturday before. Okay, on Thursday, make a menu for the week. Let me know if you want me to do a video on how I meal prep for the week. Just comment below. So you could do your menu for the week, which of course your menu for the week will then inspire your grocery list for the week or the next 2 weeks. With that being said, your menu could look like, a no meat Wednesday, vegetarian Tuesday, porridge Thursday. Right off the bat, you know what you're having 3 days. right? And then you go from there. And not only that, you're implementing not only easier meals but healthier meals, right? So the second intention is to eat healthier foods each week. You can even have, and I'm not sure, I think I'll do a short, let me know if you want to see that, where you can do like batch juicing. If you follow my Instagram, you would see where I love to juice. Like, give me my juices. I love that. And I find that even when I just want to feel different, where I feel like I've been having just too much junk, it could be too much meat. I like meat, but I don't have to have meat, right? I like meat though, but I'm not a meat lover, quote unquote. You have meat lovers and then you have people who like meat, right? So I love juicing, and I find that in my juice I love to mix fruits and veg. Beetroot being my favorite thing to add to any juice. It could also do with the fact that I have low iron. Number 2, so that was number 2, implementing healthier foods each week. Number 3, move your body. That is something that every year I plan to implement, honestly. And it just means like taking, that in strides, in small steps, where we're moving our body a little bit more each day, each week. It could be that you have your 15-minute sessions, half an hour sessions, 45 sessions. And I am speaking to the people who don't normally work out, because the people who work out, this is clearly not for you, because you move your body on a regular. That's fine. But I find that moving your body in small portions, like if you want to start off with 10 minutes per day, don't let anybody say, well, that's too little bit. It's better than nothing. Start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes. There was this doctor who conducted an experiment, and he wanted his patients to be healthier and to move their bodies a little bit more. And let me tell you what he advised them to do. He advised them to move, just work out in 1 minute span. 1 minute. And he's like, that is better than just doing nothing. Now, if you're at the place where you feel as if you're so depressed, you're so low, you can't move, and you want to do 1 minute spurs a few times for the day, girl, that is amazing. That's amazing. So that's number 3, move your body a little bit more. Number 4, let us normalize reading for the persons who don't read. Now, for me, I am planning on reading at least 1 book per month. Reason being, my calendar is so full and I want to take that time for me. I want to start just like implementing reading some more. I do like audiobooks. However, I tend to stay more towards paper copies because I'm dyslexic. And with dyslexia, I don't want to just have, if I keep listening to the books, it's not going to help me. Right? I have fought a long and far way not to have the words jumbling on a paper, and I don't want to go back to that. So whatever your reading is, if audiobooks are for you, fine. If it's paper copies, fine. If you are dyslexic, honestly, I would advise that you stick to paper copies because you want to be able to control your dyslexia and get better at, reading or numbers. I'll tell you what I do with my numbers in another video. Let me know if you want me to talk about that. So, you want to get better at seeing the words on a paper as they are and not what your brain says they are, So reading at least one book per month is something that you could implement. If you want to do 6 weeks, fine. What I have done so if I have, let's say, a book that has 500 words, 300 words, 200 words, divide that by the number of days in that month, and that amount of pages is what you're gonna read for the day. It could be 10 pages, it could be 9 pages, it could be 8 pages. It's good. You're doing good. So try to implement more reading in your routine. It helps with your mental state, your emotional state. Trust me. Last thing in the night, and I don't drop off. you know what? You might not want to do it last thing the night, because I find that I could read from 11 to 2, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. easily. I started reading this one book, I think it's Influencers, and I have read from 1 to 4. I'm like, Christ, Renae, you need to sleep. Which is also on our list. So number 4 was read more books. Number 5, maintaining yourself. Self-maintenance and pamper routines. Now, let me tell you, not because I'm a skincare enthusiast or hair care enthusiast. Hair care and skincare is more than what meets the eye. It's also mental and emotional care. When you look good, you feel good. You feel inspired to do the next thing on your list. Create that list, boo. Create that list. Create that daily list. You feel inspired to face the world. You feel inspired to face yourself. You feel inspired to look in the mirror and say, boo, you was looking good today, darling. You are looking good. Right? Hair care and skincare is more than what meets the eye. It's also mental and emotional care. So we want to implement more of that in 2022, where it's self-maintenance and pampering routines. Number 6, prioritizing sleep and rest, Renae. Oh Lord. So we want to read more, but I find that, you know what, it relaxes me. I have to have a cutoff time, like just 1 hour, Renae, or 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour of reading. Hopefully I get through my pages by then, or start earlier so I can finish on time to go to bed. I am not the best with going to bed too early, and I think this goes back to, you know, my teenage years and 20s of studying through the night. So it's easy for me to stay up through the night and just work or read or something, and then sleep most of the day. I'm really trying to reset that internal clock, because I could be sleeping while the world is awake, and that is not exactly how I want to operate or function. So I'm trying to reset that internal clock. It's very productive for me, but it's not exactly feasible or efficient when the world is awake. I'm sleeping. So get rest more, sleep more. Now, if you work, meaning if your 9 to 5 is throughout the night, then boo, you have to sleep at day, because you work at night, right? But for those of us who are able to function during the day and sleep at night, let's try to do that. So that it was number 6, prioritizing sleep and rest. Did you notice I said sleep and rest? Because not because you're sleeping doesn't mean you're rest. Let's work on getting more REM sleep. Your REM sleep is your deep sleep, where you're just fully resting. You're not thinking about the kids, you're not thinking about dinner, you're not thinking about the job, you're just resting. Number 7, unplug and be present. Be present with yourself, with your family, with your loved one, your spouse, whomever you're with. Unplug from social media, from the world, from whatever that is. Just unplug and be present. That is something that I am also working on, as I do have my business, Take Me Away Essentials, and I could easily be always on my phone or my computer. There was a time where, you know, I didn't allow myself to watch TV without my computer in my lap. I didn't feel productive, and I had to work myself out of that to just unplug from work and be present. That was a tough one, but I made it happen. There was a time where my computer, if I didn't open my computer for a day, I would never forgive myself. Never. Now I am learning to stay away from my computer. Sometimes 2 days I start getting panic attacks, or a bit of anxiety rather, but I'm working through it, right? So unplug, be present with yourself, with your family, your spouse, or your loved one. So that was number 7. And then the bonus, number 8. Number 8 is listen to more meaningful podcasts and having meaningful conversations, darling. Listen to more meaningful podcasts, having more meaningful conversations. Let me tell you something that I can't handle. I cannot handle a conversation where it's just 2-3 hours, half an hour, more than 10 minutes of babbling. I can't do it. I can't. I need depth. I need meaning. I need submerge me into the deep. Take me deep, darling. I don't need to hear what he, she, or the old lady is doing. I need us to be able to talk about if it's religion, if it's, society, whatever it is, if it's Bible, if it's life, if it's your kids, if it's the husband, if it's a relationship. I need to go deep. I'm not always need to talk about relationship either. Yes, I'm Jamaican. I'm not always need to talk about relationships. I need a mixture of everything. If it's a meal plan for the week, if it's the job, if it's self-improvement, if it's finding one's self, if it's, how can I improve myself daily? How can I help my children to improve their self daily? How can I do better at my finances? How can I, budget better? Take me deep. So listen to more meaningful podcasts, having more meaningful conversations. If somebody can't take you deep, tell them to leave you alone this year. So we went through our intentions for this year. Let me know if you didn't find your intention on this list or your habits that you're wanting to implement. Let me know below what are the habits or intentions that you're planning for yourself in this year of 2022. Thank you for watching again. I am Lady Renae Thomas James. You can find me on Instagram at lady.Renae Thomas James. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Give me a like as that helps my channel. Share with someone who you think this could benefit. And comment below what are your intentions for this year that was not on the list, and if it was on the list, what did you like? Thanks for watching, and I see you in my next video.